Aloha. Better late than never, eh, guys? That's where we are. We were at the Salt at Kakaako. I had to do a little bit of a shuck and jive to get us all situated. I was seeing the comments, but I couldn't comment because we weren't live. But here we are. We're at the Salt at Kakaako. We've been here a few times. We're just going to do a quick walk around here, and then we're going to go back to Waikiki. And along the way, we're going to go by uh, West Village, East Village, and then a place they call the Kaimiki. Maybe you can help out with auditor if you're on here. Kaimiki uh, corridor, they call it. It's just a collection of really nice upscale stores, restaurants, shops, things of that nature. Linda, great to see you. The notifier, Sandy, always good to see you. And Diane, we are on Facebook and YouTube, and you're using both those platforms. We love that. Love, 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 love that. So we got a number of really cool updates coming to you guys. Ruth, not the daughter, great to see you. Rick, Ruth, not the daughter, we saw the stream killer last night, which led to hijinks this morning, which I'll tell you about in just a little bit. Elsie, good to see you. Dorothy, good to see you. Hopefully I'm sounding better. I'm certainly feeling a lot better. I'm not on death's door for sure. And without an E, aloha. Well, some of you guys really like these. I really like that you like the streams, but you like the community part of it. That you guys are, you guys have friendships that you've garnered because of these streams. I really enjoy that. I like that. You guys are commenting that you're not so you're not so much missing me, but you're missing the community, which is great. I love that. I'm just more of a byproduct than anything else. I'm a facilitator. All right, Sandra, good to see you. Diane K again. Gary, always good to see you. Gary, are you from Australia? Yeah, don't overdo it too late. So for those of you who don't know, or maybe you forgot or just want to be reminded, the Salt at Kakaako is a shopping and dining district. Just really a block, but it's a large size block, and they've done just such a really good job of creating a place it's like a large coffee shop, but there actually is a coffee shop, the world's best Hawaiian coffee right there at Starbucks, as everybody knows. But they also have a number of really cool stores here, and on the weekends it's very popular, very vibrant. They have breakfast restaurants along this outside walkway right through here, bathrooms like over in this area, but it's very nicely laid out to where there's two stories in a number of these buildings. Like that's their sports bar up there. There is this place that we've talked about and visited a number of times, the Village. I love that place. This is I'll just poke my head in there and just show you real quick what it is. See this? It's like a liquor store, but you come in and you can get any of these variety of different beers, like individual beers, but they also have like hard liquor up here. But you buy it just like a regular convenience store, singles, or you can buy 6-packs if you're Lance or Australian. But you can buy individual beers and then just go over here in the bar area and enjoy it. Sit out on the outside, an open air bar. They also have more hard liquor, like again if you're Lance or Australian, and you just buy it there. They have a corkage fee, and you get the cool part about it. You get to try a variety of different beers that you otherwise wouldn't be able to enjoy. And I just think they do a fantastic job of it. There's a little bit of everything depending on who you are and what you want to accomplish when you're here. But there's a really nice little cafe here. I don't know if it's open. I don't think it's open now, but it's ARVO. There's a couple of locations. One is at the Surf Jack in Waikiki next to that hotel, but they do salads and sandwiches and things of that nature. This is a chocolate bar, so you can do a chocolate tasting bar in here. This is the Kahala Aloha Shirt Company. It's the original, as the sign says. This is a Mediterranean restaurant here called Vane. They do seafood, but more Mediterranean. This is the Boiling Crab. This is a really good Louisiana style, just like Miss Cassie Vegas would tell us. Ooh, doggy. But there you go, Boiling Crab. This is that Hank's Hot Dogs. We do need to try that sometime. And I, for the life of me, still can't figure out what that's. Ma'am, do you know the name of this place up here?
Sorry?
Do you know the name of that place up there?
No.
Yeah, no one knows what it is. Nobody knows what it is. Let's try and do a process of elimination. It's not Butchering the Bird. That's over there. Epic Cairo, I bet that's not what it is. The Printers, it's not that. Monopal, I don't think it's that. Pitch, it's not that. That's over there. That may be what it is. No, it's Treehouse. Looney and Associates, Hungry, no. So I guess that's it. It's Monopal. So just by default, it's a beautiful place. It's been a number of locations, number of names for since I've been coming here the last couple of years. Gelato. This is the Butcher and the Bird. That's a really nice restaurant up here. This is also such a community-focused area here. Like on Friday, Saturday nights, it's loaded up with people going out, having dinner at some of these places. On the weekends, it's full of customers with their dogs. And inside of here is just an open space. So they usually have little pop-ups for crafts and wardrobe, or not, clothes and things like that. They do little pop-up events. They do little concerts in there too. And here are two restaurants, and right above is Orange Theory Gym. And I don't know enough about the restaurants there to speak on them, to be quite honest with you. But while we are here, we must take advantage of the best Hawaiian coffee in all of Hawaii right there, if you guys don't mind indulging me. Hello, Lance again, and Linda again, and Allison. I didn't see any of the comments just now, so I just adjusted the screen display, so now I can see it. All right, let's get this going on. How are you? Were you waiting for me?
Yeah, I saw you walk in.
Yeah, I'm finally here.
All right.
Okay. Could I get a venti pike with 2 creams, please?
Anything else?
No, ma'am.
All right, it's going to be 403.
Okay. I have a couple of really cool things to tell you guys about here in just a few moments. What's Wendy doing her eye roll about? I have to start actually watching what I'm saying about Wendy, because she's going to be here before too long. Thank you, ma'am. All right, you know I will. Ta-da! They just might as well print Best Hawaiian Coffee right on the front of that. Yeah, I've got to start watching what I'm saying to Wendy now, because she's coming here before too long, and now she'll have a fresh memory and beat me up when she sees me. So that's pretty much the Kakaako, the salt location, right? There's a T-Mobile down there at the end, but no one cares about that. There was a breakfast restaurant on the other side. I think it was called Buzz. It used to be really good, and they closed down for some reason. I'm not really sure why, but you may recall we had a Let's Eat episode right there doing their Loco Moco at the Highway Inn. That's one of the most recognized and famous Hawaii restaurants, Hawaii cuisine restaurants. It's very, very good around here anyway. But it's been around a long, long time. They do a great job in there. How many of you have been to Hawaii Inn? Highway Inn. How many of you have been there? Or you've certainly seen it when you've come down Ala Moana Boulevard, this street right behind me as you're going into Waikiki. Oh, so you were talking about me. All right, Wendy. You get a couple passes. You get a couple passes. And I don't mean passes that you scam from me. I'm talking about you get a couple of forgive me passes. That's one. You've never been there before? Highway Inn's really good. If you're looking for some Hawaii style food that's a really natural cuisine, other than Helena's or Helena's, whatever you want to call it, however you want to pronounce it, outside of Waikiki, that would be one of the places. But there's a bunch of them. There's a whole bunch of them around, but that just happens to be one of them. So what I thought we would do, how's it going? So I thought we would do is I thought we'd go down Ala Moana Boulevard this way. Okay. And we will go and we'll stop at we'll go by the West Village, the East Village, and then the Kaimaki District is what they call it. Or Kaimake. Is the auditor on here? He could probably tell us how to pronounce that. So as we're walking, there's going to be a little bit of dead space. Just there's not much to really talk about other than the really super cool Office Max, which I wish we had time to go in there and get a new notebook, but we don't. But last night, I had the honor and the privilege to meet the stream killer and her wonderful daughter, Donna. Is Gerard on here by chance? Is it Kaimaki or Kaimake or Kameki? Okay, hang on, Gerard, 1 second. Gerard, whatever shape you are in, have been in, ever thought about being in, is big, bad, tough, strong, mean, rigid, you think you are? Trust me, dude. The stream killer's daughter would eat you alive. This girl is a monster. She is so unassuming. She's sitting across the table from the stream killer and I. We're talking and talking, and she's this small, little, tiny, 5'3". She's about 3 inches taller, shorter than me. And she's just unassuming, just sitting there talking. And we're talking about, oh, Tony, you walk so far, you do so many miles, all this stuff. And she says to me, she says, yeah, you know, we did something, my husband and I did the Appalachian Trail. And then she just keeps talking. I go, hang on a second, what part of it? She goes, all of it. I said, what do you mean you did? She goes, we did all of it. And she actually, and I'm going to get this wrong, but she actually did a part of it, had to leave. I guess her husband left or she had to leave or something. And she wanted to go make sure that she didn't miss any part of it. So she went back, and I think it was either, 90 miles that they went back and redid so they can say they did it all together, summit or something like that. The Appalachian Trail takes like 9 months to do. And they were averaging like 12 to 20 miles a day. If that was not enough, this monster of a hiker lady who is so unassuming, her and her husband did a cross-country, coast-to-coast bicycle ride. And they did both of those things in the last year. And then they went to Portugal, or Spain or Portugal, and did a trip over there as well. You talk about feeling inadequate now. And then she's like, so how many miles did you do yesterday? I said, never mind. So the stream killer, who is 88 years young, sharp as a tack, she is just genetically gifted, and her daughter has picked it up because her daughter is a monster to do any of those things. Partially the Appalachian Trail, or to do, get off the sidewalk. Or the bike across the country. Gee, many Christmas. Oh, it is, Gerard. I mean, yeah. And she's not sitting back boasting or any of it. She was just answering questions I said, or that I was asking at the stream killer, we're just bringing up. And she's like, yeah, it was kind of rough, a couple times because are you kidding me? The Appalachian Trail. They did tents. They did some hotel rooms. All types of weather. Her husband separated his shoulder or something, but her name is Donna, and she may be on here now, or no, she's probably flying back now. But I am super, super impressed with her and the stream killer as well. Stream killers, man, you don't get anything over on her, that's for sure. So, and we had a great visit. I mean, we sat there for like 2 hours. Lucille, love the stream killer as well. There's pictures I guess she's going to post of her and Lucille together, but we had just a wonderful visit at the Moana Surf Rider. Which brings me to one of the reasons why I'm a little late today. This is Ala Moana Boulevard, this loud boulevard here. That's the road. Going that way is a super, super sad road because it takes you into Nimitz, into the airport, and takes you to your departing gate, going back home after your Hawaii vacation. This direction of Ala Moana Boulevard takes you into Waikiki, which kicks off your vacation. We're coming up on the intersection of Ward and Ala Moana. And the reason that is notable is on the weekends, or on Friday night, they have the Harbor Nights food truck market that we've been to a number of times. On Saturday, from 8 till noon, they have the Kakaako Farmers Market. We've been there a number of times. And it takes up both of these little corners over here on the right-hand side that you see on the screen now. So it's, in my opinion, it's the best farmers market on Oahu. So the stream killer went against all my wishes and brought a couple of very nice gifts. Lance, you're allowed to bring me anything you want. Everybody else is not allowed to bring gifts anymore. But the stream killer went against that, and she brought me a couple of gifts, which were very, very nice. I really do appreciate it. However, I brought my cameras, my gimbal, my mics, and all that because I thought maybe I would do a stream last night after I talked to stream killer. Well, I got up, took stream killer and her daughter Donna to the entrance, and we parted ways, and I went home. All was good. I woke up early this morning, as I always do, and I go, I should be seeing my gimbal and cameras and mics and all that over there on the table, but I didn't, and I left them. I left the entire package at the Moana Surfrider. Yes, Leanne, thank you for reminding me, for liking and sharing on both Facebook and YouTube. So there are the two corners. Right there is the street market for Harbor Nights. It's a beautiful location. And that is the other location, that parking lot across the way. That's where they have the Kakaako Farmers Market. We're going to go down. Normally we would go across the street and go along the Marina because that's a little bit more visually appealing. But we're going to go into Ward Center, Ward Village, and East Village, South Village, or I'm sorry, East Village and West Village, and let you just kind of look around at that neighborhood, just because it's different. It's a different visual than what we normally look at on our hikes back to Waikiki. Are we going to eat? If there's something along the way that we have to have, then for sure. But I'm good. I need to kick off a fast, but I almost didn't because we haven't streamed in a few days, and I know that I want to get my wheels underneath me again and stream a few days in a row here. Just get my bearings back again. So I called Moana Surfrider, spoke to security, spoke to Lost and Found, Bell Desk, went through the whole ropes. And then I was talking with them. Lucille and I were already on our way back, and I thought there's no way that it was still sitting on the back chair. And I want to call the guy out. His name is Sam. He's the manager. He knew who I was. And he says, yeah, I saw you there. And I thought you were going to start, doing your recording or whatever, as he calls it. And he says, you just left. I noticed your bag was there, so I just turned it in to security. But it just goes to show you, don't take everything for granted on the phone, because I could have just left it there, because I just spoke to the security. I spoke to concierge. I spoke to the Bell Desk and Lost and Found. They have all those different departments at Moana. And he goes, no. Tell them that Sam put it back there. I put a ticket and I put your name on it. So there it was. I went back there and everything was in there. And I did not have any cash on me to give to Sam, but I'm going back today, I promise, and give him a good tip, because I would have been out of luck. So I want to get past this fence, but I'll go ahead and just show you now. Look at all these beautiful high rises that are being built. Not all of them are affordable housing. As a matter of fact, almost none of them are affordable housing, but there is a place that, Dale, you'll know this place. I'm sure you've been there a bunch of times as a child. The Roller Dome. They're tearing that down after like 20 years. They're putting in, I think, don't hold me to this, either 18 or 26 floor building that's going to be affordable housing for Native Hawaiians. That's the word on the street anyway. But these beautiful buildings here, we're still trying to work with a couple of realtors. One is Dwell Hawaii. I think they're probably going to be the people we work with. They're very responsive. I like them. They have a good YouTube channel. They're good on camera. And I'm going to have them take us on a tour of a few of these buildings. And I just think it would be interesting for you guys to see it. I think, you know, some of you have expressed interest in just seeing what real estate costs here, and not so much that you would buy something here, but just to get a good idea of what you get for your dollar here, you know. Yeah, this marina here is a marina where you go for the most part for commercial endeavors, activities. There's scuba, there's a parasailing, most of the charter fish or fish charters depart from here, from that harbor there. Yeah, I was, my faith in humanity was restored. I mean, in spite of Lance and Wendy, I still think there are good people out there. That's Ala Moana Beach Park. That's where it just begins right here. Normally we would be going across that grassy area there to the beach itself and then walking along the walkway. But we're going to take a left right here and go to East Village, West Village. I just want you, I mean, we've done it before, but it's been a long time. It's been maybe a year before I think we've gone in there. And I just want you to see what, it's three different little districts, little, you know, block areas, neighborhoods, if you would, of shopping. Has different various and sundry retail stores. It'll be much quieter too around this corner. It has kind of a tropical Soho vibe to it, but it's like a, dare I say, a yuppie-ish type. You know, it's a young professional. I know that's such an old term, but it is a young professional, well-to-do type neighborhoods here. There you go. Oh, it did. It had a wonderful ending. I was so happy. I went back there and I shook the guy's hand, Sam. I told him, great and wonderful. I said, I have no cash on me, but I'm going to go get you some money. Oh, you don't need to do that, but I am for sure going to do it, because he did not have to do it. And that whole place was, that whole beach bar area was packed with people, and someone would have just seen it and picked it up. And I actually blame Stream Killer, if I'm being honest. It was her fault. So, Dale, how do you say that word right there? Kaimaki or kamakei? How do you say that? Margaret, don't look. Oftentimes when they have a stop, like a don't go, it means to go. How do you say that, auditor? Yeah, Kat, I was going to ask you if you could tell us a little bit of an update there. So if you can, that'd be great. Thank you, Kathy. Cat Roy says, thanks for asking. I'm over the shock now, waiting for insurance adjuster to come tomorrow, praying he will pay for some of the damages. So Cat Roy, if some of you guys don't know, she was right in the middle of the hurricane and was exposed to, you know, the horrible weather and damages. And I think her damages were somewhat contained, not they weren't like total loss of house and car and everything, but it was still, you know, quite troubling. Kamakei, Kamakei, is that right? So these are retail stores. There used to be Buca di Beppo down there on the corner. That's a it's an Italian family restaurant. That's closed down. The Dave and Buster's is closed down. This is not. I don't know. It's actually a little depressing if I'm being honest, because there are such beautiful, beautiful shops, beautiful retail shops. The stores are really well taken care of. You see these. Look at that. Do you see the pool up there? We'll go underneath there in just a second, but the pool up here on that right there, you can see underneath it these beautiful residential buildings. But Ward Center, you remember this, right, Dale? Ward Center used to be lively, but you go walking through. I actually walked through there a little bit earlier before I went to my appointment, and it was depressing, to be honest. But they have, Men's Warehouse. There's a food. I think it's Whole Foods up here on the left. They have a number of nice restaurants here, but even Merriman's. Every time I come by here, it's just not busy, and it's a little depressing. It's just a little depressing. And they've invested a lot of money in some of these, and I just think that, you would think because it is such a target-rich environment as far as demographics for locals that they would just do gangbuster business, but it just doesn't seem to be the case for some of these restaurants. However, this Whole Foods is jamming every time I come by. Every time I come by, it is jam-packed. But the stores that are around the corners, they just don't seem to do that great. Dave & Buster's is going out. It's going to Ala Moana Mall. I think Buca di Beppo is already at Ala Moana Mall. This Merriman's, as I recall, may have had another location along, and I think they closed it down, or maybe they closed the second portion of their restaurant. This is Istanbul, and there's another Japanese place, I think it is, on the corner. But there was a breakfast restaurant along here that used to be really, really popular. But this is the Whole Foods I was telling you about, and it just kind of goes around the side of there's more of the back side. There's not a lot of stores, but it's the parking entrance. But I want to take you around this over here to show you at least the outside of Ward Center. I mean, I prefer to not. We could go in there, but it's just really depressing. Honestly, it is. Dale, if you mentioned it, I did not see your comment. I apologize. But do you remember coming to Ward Center when you were younger and it was just shucking and jiving? They're very, very, very dog friendly around here, but what they're not friendly is renting. If you're an owner, they'll sell to you, but they don't rent to a lot of. That's been my experience, because I've tried to rent over here a number of times, and one, they want to know if I'm from Sydney or if I have a dog, and in both cases, I guess that's not approved. So yeah, exactly. But not anymore, huh, Dale? It's kind of sad. They have a couple of parks, and the park is actually down this street and around the corner. It's a huge, huge, huge dog park, and it's quite fun to go in there. It's massive. I mean, it's like the size of a football field. They have like dog toys and dog playgrounds and stuff inside there. Yep. But this whole area, I mean, like this is AstroTurf. Even it seems like it's not, but it's painted like it. Okay. Check it out, guys. I'm not sure if that's the best angle. Well, I'm sure it may be for some, but isn't that cool how the how it just hangs off the side there? I feel bad for some of the retailers in here. I mean, they chose to come in here, but I don't know how long they've been there, but they're just, It's a ghost town in there. And I think that I know that so many people have just been relegated to going to Waikiki and staying there and not even getting out of town. I mean, there's many times people come to Waikiki and they never get outside of it. You know, they do all their shopping, all their restaurants, their hotels there, their activities, you know, and short of maybe an island tour or something like that, they just don't get outside of it. But I talked to a couple of retailers earlier today just for this specific question, to get this specific information, and it was, how much of your demographic are you relying on to being your customer demographic? Are you relying on being locals and visitors? And they didn't really have a solid answer, to be honest. This is West Village here. I know, Allison, it's terrible. But see, they have some nice retail shops, right? Ginzu, Sushi, Crazy Shirts is there. Mei Lee's Thai coffee shop. I don't know what that steak shop or steak restaurant is down there. But this I guess it's West Village or South. They call it South Shore Park shopping. They have a Nordstrom's. They have a TJ Maxx in here. There's a gym, but it's just very, very nicely put together. At the South Shore shopping area, in particular, right down here, it's a little cluster of retail shops, and I'll talk to you about a couple of those retail shops here in just a moment. But there are smoothie shops, there's clothing shops, there's hat shops, as I said. TJ Maxx is right above, Nordstrom's is right here. But I don't know. I think I really have to tell you, I think with that Target going in to, I know Wendy keeps saying it's December, sometime in December, but again, she's incorrect. It's October when they're going to open. But that Target, once it opens up, I think they're going to do a lot of damage to the Target in Ala Moana, but mostly stores, retail stores outside of Waikiki, because that's going to bring a lot of people that go to Ala Moana or that go to the other Target. They won't have a need to, and I think it's going to do. It's going to help the residents of Waikiki. It's going to help the visitors there quite a bit. I think you're going to start seeing more and more people that would be coming here. They won't even come here. Then they won't even go to Ala Moana Mall. They'll go to, stay inside of Waikiki. So I think you're going to see more of these store closings, more closings than you'll see openings. Hello, Darren. How are you? Guys, just know we're on Facebook and YouTube today. If you'll go to YouTube, if you're on Facebook or vice versa, and maybe give a little watch on that other platform, it'd be greatly, greatly appreciated. Maybe give a like, comment. Yes, Wendy, thank you for stealing that information from me. But you just kind of get the vibe, of this neighborhood. Now, the reason I'm taking you over here by here is you guys probably remember me talking to you about the Mana Up. I'm sorry, auditor. Mana Up. And let me hit this right here. That store that sells Hawaii centric and Hawaii focused products. You remember me talking to you about that? I had a meeting with them, and their store is right back here behind me and at the Royal Hawaiian Shopping Center. We looked at that. And this is just a very rough description. They're essentially an incubator where they bring together entrepreneurs whose products, whether it's, honey and jams and footwear and hatwear and clothes and any of those types of things. And they have to be originated from Hawaii. The people that build them or manufacture them or create them are from Hawaii, and they have Hawaiian roots. That's essentially what it is. And they bring together experts in various services, marketing and sales and branding, finance, that type of thing. And so if you have this product, you're able to tap into all their expertise and then bring your product to market, that type of thing. They also have like these showcases where they do live streams of showcases showing their products. But most of you people don't really care about that, and I understand. What you do care about are the products they sell. So forget about the process that they have. That's great and wonderful that they do that for entrepreneurs. But what we're selfishly interested in is we want to look at the product. So if you ever go to, I think it's Hawaii Moana Up, I believe that's what it is, hawaiimaonaup.com. And that's their, I think that's what it is, Hawaii Moana Up. I'll tell you, we'll put it in a post, but I'll put it in this post on the stream after I'm done. But you could go to their website, and there's two websites. One is a website that's the portal for their membership. That's number one. Number two is the other website that goes to product sales. And the product sales website is the one that we're interested in. And so in that product sales website, they have all their different products. They have, skincare and food items and those types of things. But we're going to test a partnership with them. Look at all those Sergeant Majors, man. There's thousands and thousands and thousands of those. Wendy, or I didn't see the godmother on here. Wendy, would you check that? Is it Hawaii Moana Up? It should be a retail, an e-commerce site. You may not be able to tell because they are quite similar. Maybe I can look here. Give me just 1 second. I'll look and I'll tell you. I should have had this memorized. I asked the lady. The lady I met with was Courtney, super nice lady. She's a part of the executive team there. You dummy. It's House of Moana Up. House of Moana Up.com. Houseofmoanaup.com. And here's where you guys come into play. All right. They recognized that all but about 3 of you are really good people. You'll use some, you have interest in Hawaiian products and those types of things. So we are going to put together with them we're going to do an interview with the owners so they can introduce you to their group and their products. And she's going to talk about their top 3 or 4 selling products or the products that she likes the best. We'll do that on a live stream probably within the next 2 weeks. But between now and then, or maybe after, probably before, they're going to put together a couple of their really cool product boxes. We're in Ala Moana Beach Park. This is kind of the 2/3 of the way through it, but this is the beach park we're crossing. We rarely cross from here. We usually go from that entrance or the entrance down there by Magic Island. So that's Ala Moana Beach right in front of us. There you go, Janet. Thank you very much. I don't know how I got that wrong. House of Moana Up. But you can go to that website and you can see all the various products that they have there. But just to help everybody out, don't sign up for anything. I mean, if you want to purchase something, go ahead and purchase it. That's not a big deal. But don't sign up for anything because I want to do a really organic test with them. They want to partner with us because they know that you guys are very, very, into Hawaii. I mean, most of you, there's 3 of you that aren't, and 3 of you that are not as nice, but the rest of you are really, really responsive. And I told them that I told them about the success that we had with Star of Honolulu and Rockahula and Waikiki Trolley, Holokai, and all that. And so they want to be partners. And I told them, I said, well, rather than you pay us any money, I would rather you give us whatever consideration you'd give us in products. So they're going to put together 3 really cool boxes of products, and we're going to do giveaways. And we're going to show them the power that you freaks have about doing mentions and tags and opt-ins and Facebook and follows and all that stuff. So I want to keep that kind of organic. So I wouldn't go to their Facebook page and like them yet. Wait until we get these giveaway set up, and then we'll unleash you guys on their Facebook page, because I think we could do some really good stuff. One, to help, one, frankly, to get you guys some really good products. Number two, get you good products at a discount, and there's going to be a discount code exclusive just to GTH, just like there is for Waikiki Trolley and the other partners. And then we're going to do these giveaways, and these giveaways are going to be some really cool boxes. If you recall, I've actually spoken to a few people that have these boxes of Hawaiian products, but it's never really worked out because those people are just, they're not entrepreneurial enough. They don't really understand what they need to do to generate some interest from some people that are really hardcore Hawaii lovers like you guys. And it's going to be really, really, really cool. Again, I mean, if you go, I mean, I'm not telling you don't give them any business, but I'm wanting to have as pure of a experience for them in engaging with us as possible. So if you could hold off on opting in or tagging them or anything like that, that'd be great. I'm hopeful within this week we're going to have that first box set up, and then I want to get something set up to where we have a discount code. And they actually, Courtney kind of brought it up. Her name is Courtney. She may be engaging with us on some of the streams. But there's going to be a discount code just for you guys for the holiday gifts. So they're going to put certain things together for us, like there may be a Going to Hawaii box, I'm not sure, but there will be a discount code for all their products. And if you go onto their website, I just kind of draw a blank when I'm thinking of their products, but they have hats and shirts and pillows. They have some of the stores that you guys are familiar with in the Royal Hawaiian Shopping Center are people that they put in, help grow their business. So you'll see some of their products in their product offerings. I think it's quite remarkable. Oh, it's going to be cool, Mara, number 5. You'll love it. Hello, Renee. Good evening to you. And then we're going to do an interview with the owner. We're going to do an interview with, I think there's that we have not set up anybody's name in particular, but there's some products on there I know you guys would really like. Like there's a honey product, there's a jam product, and some of the people are on different parts of the island, different islands, and they've actually produced, from what they were saying today, they produced several 2-minute videos on a product. So there may be a guy who does surfboards in Maui, and they did a 2-minute video. So they're going to give us that access, that 2-minute video, and we're going to allow it to play on Going to Hawaii. One of the things that I'm so glad that we've been really disciplined in doing this, and you guys have been a huge help in doing this. You'll notice that we don't allow products for sale. I mean, only the very, very few times do you see us allowing tours, or we don't allow photographers, as you know, no rentals, no, buy my t-shirts. If those vendors have been allowed or gotten past the net, it's just because Terry just didn't want to delete them or something, but it's very, very rare. So when you see Courtney or one of their other company leaders posting something on Going to Hawaii, just know that we have allowed that to happen. They've negotiated or offered us a really good price anyway. And I wanted you guys to know that it is allowed. We are wanting to promote them and we'll do it for a few times. If you guys look at it and think their products are terrible, or their service sucks, or you just don't want to get inundated with product offerings anymore, then let us know and we'll end it. Otherwise, we'll take it for all it's worth. Oh, they have coffee, they have jams. I've tried some of their jams on there that they have. They have really, really cool t-shirts. And they had something that I didn't think I'd really find that appealing, but they have like quilts. They have these quilting, these Hawaiian quilts with these really cool, I don't know what you call it, like the aloha type patterns or something. It's really cool. Not mud water. Aloha seal pot to me and little Lucille. Little Lucille is feeling all full of herself. She had a spa day, another spa day, and she has a brand new Brand new, out of the box collar. And she thinks she's a supermodel now. There you go. Look at Linda. Man, some of you guys, I swear I could ask any question. Know it. Heirloom quilts. No, I don't have Lucille with me. Someone on there said aloha to me. And see, Wendy, some people are just nice and just say aloha. They don't have a hidden agenda or meaning. They just say meaning behind it. They just say aloha, Tony and Lucille. Yes, it's pink. Pink and has little rhinestones on it. And you should see her walk with it. She walks, her chest is stuck out and her tail stuck up and hair sticking up on her back and got her arms apart a little bit like she's big and tough. She knows what's up. I put her brass knuckles on it too. So that's the Mana Up partnership we were talking about. It kills me to not be able to, let's just cut across here, to not be able to say this, but I guess I am saying it, so it doesn't bother me that much. We are so close with our Hawaiian Airlines and Alaska Airlines offerings. So close. And it's just because they just got over their merger, as you know, and their marketing is all not screwed up, but as you can imagine, it's, they're crossing over, like who should take care of this part, who should take care of that part, those types of things. Of social media, direct marketing, email, that type of thing. So what I thought about doing is just do a test case with you guys and do like just test it out. Just test out by doing a voucher on our own. And I would just give it away to whoever, we do a drawing. So if you guys do tags for Hawaiian Airlines, mentions or something on Hawaiian Airlines and I will do it in a way where I can mark it and Terry can kind of track it and account for it and say, all these tags came from you guys. So if we're able to get like maybe 200 or 300 or 400 tags, and then I can send that to the people we're talking with in Hawaiian Airlines, because they recognize we have like 200,000 people and that you're very, very active, but they're getting hit on by every influencer, which I don't put us in that realm. And I just want to be able to say, listen, we did a giveaway on our own, and this is what we came up with. If you guys were able to help us out and maybe do a $250 voucher, just imagine. So what would you guys like to do that? I don't mind buying a voucher if you guys would really show up for it. But I'm not so sure. I think what would happen is some of you don't like Hawaiian Airlines, or maybe Hawaiian Airlines doesn't fly where you are, so maybe the $100 wouldn't be that big of a deal. So let's talk about that. If you guys think that you would want to win a $100 voucher from Hawaiian Airlines, not Alaska, we'll do that next, but just do Hawaiian Airlines. If you could win a $100 voucher from Hawaiian Airlines that you can use between today and 2 years from now, is that something you would tag or be interested in? And be honest, put a 1 if you would. If you would do that, put a 1. And just honestly put in a 2 if you don't think you would do it for whatever reason. They don't fly to your local airport. You don't like Hawaiian Airlines. You're a part of Delta's mileage club. Just let me know. God dang. Yeah, you're right, Wendy. Okay. And I'm assuming a lot of the, man, look at the ones. Yes, so Janet's a 1, Diana, Michelle's a 1. Man, lots of 1s. And does Hawaiian fly in Canada? I don't think they do. I think, what's that? Not Spirit, but there's another one, kind of it's the airline that not a lot of people like. Oh, Hawaiian flies out of Seattle. So Rick, do you drive from Canada down to Seattle and then fly out? Is that the better way to go? Yeah, the 1s for sure, right, Sandy? No, Linda says no. WestJet, that's it, WestJet. Can someone just put in there, yes, Hawaiian does fly out of, yes, it flies, or no, it doesn't fly out of Canada, just so I know, because I'm seeing no's and I'm walking, it's not really clear. Yeah, Dale, that's exactly right. That's one of the things they're trying to, I'm keeping up on it, more so than just like passive consumers maybe do, just because I'm very aware of these vouchers, that maybe we can combine Alaska and Hawaii, but I don't think they're going to do that. They're not going to. I don't think they're merging their mileage plan, and I think that was a big concern for a lot of people. You know, are Alaska Airline miles going to apply to Hawaiian and vice versa? And I don't know anywhere near enough to be able to say anything about that with any confidence. Hawaiian does not fly out of Canada. Okay, good. Well, it's good to know. That's terrible, but it's good to know. So this is, let me just kind of tell you where we are. We're in Ala Moana Park, kind of beach park, I guess you call it, all the way down there where that blue kind of awning is right there. That's where we start off at the salt. It's actually salt is just catty corner from there. So we walked along there and went in about a block or two, but that's Ala Moana Beach all along through here. Goes all the way down there to that Marina edge, right? And the Ala Moana Park is on the other side. This is the beach. This beach, even on a nice day today, it's not busy at all. Look at how few people are on that beach all the way down to the end over there. This is a great beach to come. Even on weekends, it's probably only maybe 3 or 4 times as busy on a weekend. On the beach part I'm talking about, right over here. But over there on this area, in the park area, it's quite busy. Picnics and tents and people barbecuing. It's a great time out here. And this is Magic Island. This whole area here is considered Magic Island. We've been out here a number of times. I want to walk along the waterway here. I know that sun's right in your face. Let me get it out of there. I want to walk along the waterway here because sometimes we'll see fish, or I used to see turtles all the time, but not anymore, not in a long time. I think the last time we saw one, but not for very long. Oh, yes. Well, that's the other thing, Diane, I'm glad you mentioned that. Using Hawaiian, I mean, it's better. Well, I don't know. It's quicker and cheaper to use Southwest. But Hawaiian Airlines, these vouchers that we would get are good for anything Hawaiian Airline related. You can apply it to baggage fees, tickets, transfers, any of that. Can you guys see those fish okay right there? Those are the bait fish, these fish right there. Those are the bait fish that the guys come up here and that we'll see out here with those small little lines and hooks. They're trying to catch them to go after bigger fish. Yes, they are. Dale's right. Read what Dale wrote. He's speaking about Alaska and Hawaiian, or Hawaiian anyway. Okay, now let's do it for Alaska, and actually we'll do it this way. Would you prefer a voucher for Alaska Airlines, put a 1, or Hawaiian Airlines, put a 2, please? 1 for Alaska, 2 for Hawaiian Airlines. One for Alaska, 2 for Hawaiian. Wow, boy, Hawaii just really gets a good, they just get a really good representation. Boy, there are so many, I mean, thousands of those little tiny fish are along here. I haven't seen a break in them already or yet. Wow, so many Hawaiian, people like Hawaiian so much better than Alaska, it seems. I mean, I get it. It's the experience once you get on to, once you get on the airline, it's like you're almost in Hawaii already, right? That's kind of the experience that, I mean, they've done that on purpose, obviously. Wow, so many of you guys like that. Well, I think that's what we should do. We should just set up that voucher ourselves, do a test. They're just not being responsive or as responsive as they. I mean, the fact that they're even responding at all and they're open to doing a $250 or $500 voucher, but they said they just need to set up the right type of social media engagement. And I just told them, I said, listen, just give us the voucher and we'll take care of the rest. What do you want? Do you want tags, mentions, or do you want opt-in emails? You know, and what they want is they want memberships. They want you to sign up for their airline or their mileage plan. So that may be one of the requirements. I want to make it as easy on you guys on this first one as possible, just so we get the most response and not so much pushback, you know. So if you are a member of their mileage program, we just may make it like if you tag them and you do the mileage program, maybe that's 2 entries. I've got to figure out how to do that. That's really what we've been kind of going back and forth with them, is because that's what they want, is the mileage program memberships. But if you're already a member, I don't think you should be penalized for that. You know, and they're not really interested if you're not a member. Social media mentions are not that big of a deal to them, but I think we can make it a big deal to them. Maybe start a new membership under a new, well, I don't think you could do that, Kenya. I think it's under your real name and all that. But we'll figure it out. Yeah, you fly them almost exclusively, right, Sandy? I know a lot of people who fly, you know, they may be in middle America and they fly specifically to Dallas or in Oklahoma City or somewhere that Hawaiian flies, even if it's out of their way, just so they can get a straight shot, a nonstop to Hawaii on Hawaiian Airlines. Just because the experience, you know. Look what Rick said right there. That's good information to know. And I expressed them, I gave them like several ideas on the programs. Instead of doing like a $500 voucher, I'd say, let's do a 5 $100 vouchers. It may not have the cachet to one person, but I'd rather have a little bit of a benefit to 5 people. You know, it'd benefit them, and the chances of you guys signing up for a mileage membership would be, you know, quite high. So 4:37 here right now, Ryan. I've always got to watch this sign when I, ow, shoot, every time. Oh, is there something on that line right there? Is there a fish on that? Oh no, it's just a. Yeah, we're on Facebook and YouTube, amigos. If you'd be so kind, you know what to do. go to Facebook, go to YouTube, make a comment. It really, really, really does make a big difference. All these things you see us coming up with, there's two more partnerships I'm going to talk about, not on this stream because I don't want to sound any more hacky than I sound, but there's two more partnerships coming up that I think you guys are really, really going to like, really going to like. And it's just it's a what's the word? It's just not a voucher, not a coupon, but it's just it's an easy thing. It's not like it's a discount. It's what it is off of two really good. One's a hotel, one's a restaurant, and it's not like a discount card or anything. Like it's like a straight voucher. But I've just come to terms that I think that these vouchers and these things that we're doing that are like giveaways and benefits to you are really well received. And I don't care what the one or two people who think it's hacky. I really don't care what they think, to be honest. Is the wind too much right here? Someone wrote after I made that comment like that the last time, they said, yeah, you're right, it is hacky. It's like you're begging people to be on your channel when you're begging people to be on your channel when your content should be enough to keep them or something like that. And I'm like, man, our content is never good enough to keep people. So you're right. That may be why I'm doing it. There's a lookout right back there, Manoa Falls, or Manoa Valley rather. All the way to Kakaako and beyond. There's is that the cruise ship or is that the, I don't think that's a cruise ship. I think that's let me get over here. I can tell. Is that no, I think, no, that may be the cruise. Is that the cruise ship or is that is that an apartment or office building? Right back there. Maybe one of you guys can look on Oahu Harbor. I think that is it, but why is a cruise ship there on a Tuesday? Today's Tuesday, right? Yeah, Tuesday. Pearl Harbor is right there. Kakaako is right there. The airport, though, is right there. Right around that bend and around that corner is Ko'olina Resort. Electric Beach is over there. Tantulas Lookout is, I think it's right straight through there. Yeah, straight through there. And that's Manoa Falls. Manoa Valley is right through there. Manoa Falls is on the end of it. These are just, a lot of the things that I want to show you on these live streams are little things that you could do. I mean, literally, look, we've been on for what? An hour, right? An hour. And look what we've covered in an hour. And you could easily do this yourself. Go to the Salt. The Salt is on the red line, if I'm not mistaken, the trolley tour. So you can get off at Kakaako. You can go have a beer at the market or whatever. Go have some coffee or a nice sandwich or what have you. Go to Highway Inn and just walk down where we walk down. It'd take you an hour. And look at all the beautiful different landscapes you get to see. Stand out here on the rocks, enjoy this beautiful view, and then go into Waikiki, and you've covered so much ground. You've built so much visual memories, right? No, I'm not. I'm wearing These are, I think these are merrills. No, these are keens, but they're not the keens. Those are keens. Those are not the reef or beach keens. I love those. I didn't wear those. I was going to wear them today if I was just going to do a stream, but I had a meeting and I didn't want to look like I was from Australia or anything. I wanted to have some respect for the people I was meeting with. So I wore dirty hiking shoes instead. I love you, Lance. Ow, God dang. Every time. Yeah, look, they're the only keens that are, they're the exact, what they do is they take the sole of the hiking shoe and the toe, like you see the toe right here, like a protective toe, and then they just put like a hardened woven sand or a rugged, not hardened or even rigid, but a rugged canvas kind of strap over the top. They're quite comfortable, but they're just like their hiking shoes, really good. Yeah, watch out for that sign. If I was a little taller, or that sign was a little taller, I'd be doing much better. Look at these. Lazy, no job having. What's up, fellas? No work today, huh? I notice you have a food dish over there. Gonna have some crabs later maybe, or some fish, or just wait for one of these ladies to bring you some food, tuna, some fresh water. You guys look upset. Okay. Tagging King. I do feel sorry for the cats because they're outside all the time, but they're not. Some of them are. I'm sure they're in bad shape, but boy, ladies come out here. I say ladies because that's really all I've ever seen are ladies doing it, but they come out and they give them medication. Some give them medicine. I've seen them do some rough repair work on some of them that had hooks in their mouth and on their foot. And they bring food out here, cans of cat food, some fresh water. And there's a couple of fresh water places around here that I was talking with the ladies, and ladies say that those cats know where that those water sources are. Isn't that a beautiful view right there? Diamond Head in the background. This lagoon is the one that was built by Henry Kaiser when he was going to put a resort right there. Yeah, those ladies do a great job. Those ladies, they were holding down a cat, and you could hear the cat was just in excruciating pain. And I thought they were killing it, to be honest. I said, hey, what are you guys doing? And the lady just, there's a cat that had a hook. I think I told you guys, this had a hook through its mouth. And she just went snip and snipped it and cut it out. Just cut the barb part of it out, and the hook worked its way out the backside. And she, one lady was holding the cat down with everything she had. The other lady snipped that hook, and they let the cat go, and the cat ran about 5 feet and turned around and kept rubbing back and forth on those ladies. The ladies caught him again and put medicine on his face and lips and all that kind of stuff. And it probably didn't help, the medication, but they certainly helped that cat out, and that cat was loving it. And they gave her some food, and those ladies don't have to do that. I just think that's wonderful that they had enough fortitude to come out here and actually do that, to wild cats that they don't have any ties to. I think it's wonderful. But I've seen them do that. I think it was a different group of ladies, if I can remember, doing something very similar to that. Something was wrong with the cat's foot, its paw. Keens and Merrill. Someone said that the other. Oh, you know, Donna, that freak show of a hiker. That's what she wears. I think she said Keens. That's the Stream Killer's daughter. I've not seen her on here. The Stream Killer's daughter. Her it's the same last name, but hyphenated with something else. So it's Doobie something. I can't think of the name. But she wears Keens, and she did the AT. Yeah, the minute you start thinking you're in great shape and strong and have fortitude and your tenacity, there's some of the cans probably right there. Bite off about a quarter of that Appalachian Trail and see how you are. I couldn't do it, or I don't think I could. I wouldn't try it. I don't think I would. Keens, yeah, Keens are good. Those, didn't you say, Ann without an E, didn't you say your husband wears those, the sandals version? The one thing I like about them too is they have a really good baffling of the water. So when you get in the sand, for me anyway, you can put your feet in the sand and shake it back and forth. The sand gets out, as opposed to slippers or those flip-flops or whatever, where the sand just kind of gathers. That's worth the price of admission for me. Keens are a hiking shoe. They have low profile, high profile. These are high profile, meaning that they, see those? Those are high profile, meaning they're high up on the ankle. They're more for trails. And then for hiking trails, and they have for running trails, they have the low profile, which look like regular type tennis shoes, but they're the same construction and makeup. And they're easier. That's what I should be wearing, but I've worn them out and my new ones aren't in yet. So I'm wearing these. Yeah, it's a beautiful day. I mean, it's, what is it? Oh, I don't have my smartwatch on. People fishing, look at them out there doing sails. They're having a sailing class out there. That's what those tiny sails are, like a little regatta, it looks like. Turtle Canyon out there. Maybe they're on the, I think, Holokai. No, Holokai is at Turtle Canyon, it looks like. They're out on their trade wind sail, the 3 o'clock one. No, it's, oh no, they're off. They're done with that sail. There's a Rainbow Tower. Dale, I think you'd like them, man. I think you'd like those Keens. And here's a pro tip: you can buy them online for about $129. You can buy them someplace that have discounts for like $90. But I bought a pair of mine at Ross for $49. Brand new, $49 at Ross. Where's Turtle Canyon? You know where, so you know where we go to see the turtles on that pier, that pylon, that pier goes out, the concrete pier at Outrigger Waikiki. If you look straight out and to the right, just a tiny bit, just a few degrees, that's where it is. Do you see where the Holokai is right now? Right there. It's out about right there, right there. See where that yellow catamaran is with the red and yellow sail? It's right there. And Turtle Canyon is that place. When you go down there, it's like a wall on one side, and there's a high reef area, and the turtles will go. The turtles will go, and they will kind of just hang around the. Just hang around that reef area, and they'll hang their flippers down and their tail down, and the fish. I can't think of the name of those fish, but they'll come and they'll eat all the parasites off the turtles that will turn into scale and kind of the crustaceans. I can't think of the name of the crustaceans, but those fish will come up and eat all that stuff off the turtles. The turtles just sit there and let them do it. I guess it feels good, or they know what's going on. Do you know what I don't think a lot of people know, because I see it almost every day and I forgot about it till just the other day, but there's a Nordstrom's rack right next to the Starbucks Reserve there on Kahio. And I don't know why, but I went in there just the other day, and it's just like Ross, but not as big as Ross, but they have the exact same stuff as Ross. I guess it's the exact same stuff. It seems like it anyway, but that's Nordstrom Rack. And that's right there in Kahio. I'm not sure what's going to happen to that location when Target, I'm sure they're not going to close the minute Target opens up, but contrary to what Wendy was saying, Target's opening up on the 27th and not in December, she keeps saying, but it's in October. I think that's going to be a great little boost to the business community there in Waikiki for sure. And one of the best ways to see it, and without an E, is to go to the Holokai. They have a Turtle Canyon snorkeling tour. And if you've won a pass, you can just upgrade, use the discount code GTH10 and upgrade. Oh, by the way, in case I may have mentioned it, if I did, just forget it. But we're going to get a discount code of 10, 15, or 20%. I'm not sure. Maybe it'll range depending on the product. But we're going to get a discount code from the House of Mana Up people. And I think, I'm not sure, I'll know the details here in probably the next 3 or 4 days, but it's going to be something just for the holiday season. Then there'll be a couple of boxed products. I think I believe the first one we're going to do is the one called the Premium Product Box or Premium Box or something like that. You can see it on their website. It's quite complete. It has a bunch of food items. I think coffee and chips and jellies and jams and that kind of stuff. Sadly, I think a couple of my relatives are going to win the first couple, but I think the third one will go to one of you guys. Oh, and just one other thing, just to put little bit of a bad karma on some of you guys, Wendy. If you win a pass and you don't do a review, just a picture that says, hey, I went on the trolley and it was great and wonderful. If you win a pass and you don't do a review, at least the minimal review, you're going to get 10 years of bad luck. That's just the word on the street. That's just what I've understood. It has nothing to do with me, but I'm sure that's accurate. That's a Holokai catamaran, a Rockahula, this House of Mana. That's just what I've heard. I'm trying to go along here, see if we can see some of those cats. And we're trying to figure out if we can do a live stream, which I don't know why they wouldn't allow us to do a live stream, but do a live stream of taking a dog to the beach. So what I want to do is go to the Oahu Humane Society and go pick up one of their dogs that doesn't get out much and take them to the beach. I'm going to do it anyway, but they had an issue about me live streaming inside there, but I told them I have to do it. I can live stream once I have the dog in the car, but I don't want to do just that. I mean, if I have to, I'll just do just that. But all I want to do is I want to do the whole process. I want to stream going up to the dog place, go inside the kennel so we can see a bunch of their dogs. And then we get one. They give us a leash and we take them to the park. Would you guys like to watch that? No, go ahead. No, do it. Do your review. And if you could do one on TripAdvisor, definitely do one on going to Hawaii. But if you do one on TripAdvisor too, that makes us all look like heroes. The partner loves that. Yeah, I thought you guys would like that. I mean, if just a few of you, I know some of you are going to say, oh, it's nothing to do with Hawaii travel. But really, what is it? What does a lot of this have to do with Hawaii travel? Other than me just walking around. But I haven't seen one cat, and there's usually cats along here. And for some reason, I think I don't know, this place down here is deemed safe for the cats, or the cats deem it being safe. But this is where I see kittens almost always. I never see kittens over there. So the mothers and the kittens are in here. Maybe it's because it's close to the people and traffic and they get more food and the mothers know that. But right down in here is where I've seen them before. The cats are just down there with mothers are down there with their kittens. But I haven't seen them in the last 8 or 10 times we've been down here. Yeah. Huh. It's traumatizing to me, and I don't use that word very often, to see kittens and cats down here. Oh my goodness, it's not good. Yeah, if it, I guess it does have to do with Hawaii travel, because if you guys see me doing it and you see how hassle free it is. I mean, you have to have a rental car and you're putting a dog in the rental car and you've got to, pick up after them. But I think that's just to give a dog, some of these dogs are in those kennels for, 6 months. They never get to go outside and run around and be dogs. So just to take an hour out of your day to let them go out and do dog things, I think it's nice. Let's see if we can see any barracuda. Looks like the water's down, or is it down? I think it's down a little bit. Maybe that barracuda's over here. Hey guys, most of you know already, because I think a lot of you have commented. Palana is very, very much looks like it's over with, which I think is a horrible thing. I think it's terrible that they're taking it down. And I don't know, I'm not part of the planning commission, although I may have represented that I am, but Palana, as you guys know, is this really cool live music and food venue. They don't like, apparently, from the word on the street, is they don't like that they have, what is that? Oh, just a leaf. Thought that was one of those big angelfish. They don't like that they do BYOB, like bring your own beer and that kind of stuff. And I'll bet you what happens. Let's mark down this day and time. I'll bet you what happens is they close it down, then they either tear it down or they leave it like it is and they rezone it and re-permit it to be a retail spot for food and liquor, and they sell a liquor license through the city to them, or they assign a liquor license to it. And then someone comes in there and makes it a little bit better or more picturesque venue. I'll bet you that's what they do. Because right now it's just kind of wide open. It's very nice. It's clean. I think they've done a great job. But for them to close it down for that, I think that's bad. It's not my business, but it's bad. All November 30th? I thought it was this month. Sandy may know. I mean, ask Wendy. Wendy apparently knows all the openings and closing dates of everything on Oahu. So the bad thing too is I don't think they're going to replace it with something else that is similar. I don't think that's the case. Let's just look at this. I think the sun is really looking nice on this. This part of the park here. Look at all these chickens and the chicken families, the pigeon, the cranes. Oh, there's one of those big heron cranes. Isn't that tree beautiful? Yeah, so maybe November 30th is it. Maybe once the city lets Wendy know, Wendy will let us know what the actual date is. Look at all those hens following that rooster around. You must that must be wet over there because there's a bunch of cranes over there eating stuff on the ground, maybe grubs or worms or something up there. Dude, where are your babies? Where are the little chickens? No? Okay. All right, all right. You're like that security guard the other day. You know the thing that they mentioned in that article. Do you guys want to go? Please don't tell me you want to do that. Do you want to go into Ala Moana Mall? No? Okay, good. We can go there or go into Waikiki. What would you like to do? It's 5 o'clock. Let's go into Waikiki. I think it's November 30th is when they're closing down. That's what I heard. One of the things that they mentioned in that article, which I thought was interesting, and I never really thought of it like that, but they said that Palana is a alternative to luau's. And I thought that was interesting because that's how they should have marketed that. But I don't think that if they did 10 times the bit, well, maybe if they did 10 times the business, they'd have the money to buy a liquor license. And I think that's the big hesitation there because it's BYOB and BYOL because you're able to bring beer or liquor in there. So maybe if they did a lot more business, they'd be able to afford the license. I'm not sure, but I think that's the big hesitation because some of the complaints they were saying is that they take up a lot of the parking. People take up parking, but there's a parking option that's a big lot right to the side of it. We'll look at it right. It's right up here on this bridge. We'll look at it and I'll show you what their consideration is. But whatever they put there, if they do a great job with the bandstand, like they do at this Kurt location, it'll be a beautiful location because it outlooks or looks over the harbor there. So I think that's a really big appeal. But they said it was an alternative to, or the cheap luau there. The cheapest luau in Waikiki is closing. Our cheapest luau alternative. Something along those lines. See, there's the back side of it right there. Hopefully you can see it right straight through there, right there. And it's a great space. It's wide open air. Obviously they have the coverage for weather, but I just think they do a great job of how they laid it out. There's little fire pits. They have space heaters if you need them. Why you would, I don't know. There's two different food container, like food trucks here. This is a regular food truck. The other one's more of a dessert style offerings. And then you see this whole parking lot right here. I mean, if they needed to, they can park, 100 cars, maybe 50 cars there, I guess. But they don't. I think that's just owned by somebody else. But you would think that they'd be able to come to some sort of terms if they really wanted to. But I think the city just really wants them out. I think that's the bottom line. No, I don't think it's opened up yet, Karen. If it's opened up, let me know. We can walk past there right now. Yeah, Michelle, we don't really know the details, and I certainly don't want to represent that I do know it either. There's a big police presence there now, boy. Look at that. It's as if Lance or someone from Sydney showed up, rolled up in their Australian type car. All Mad Max like. Do you want to go on the front side or the back side? You want to go 1 or 2? The Marina backside or the front side of Ilikai? Uno, dos. This is the happiest road in all of, one of the happiest roads. This is a happy road, and then Kakaako is the most happy road. That's the sad road there. That's the one that goes back to the airport, though. 1, 2, 1, 2. Sandy, are you keeping track of those? I can't even tell. Yep. If they even knew I was talking to Lance, they'd pull me over right now. 2, okay, 2. You know, well, I guess it's good too, but I think just this last month or so that Palana is open, they're going to get a lot of good business. I mean, Janet, you're going to be here before November 30th. Yeah, we could go there. Wendy, I'm not sure if you and I could go there, but Janet, yeah, you and I could go there for sure. If you're coming, have a good time. Here, let me let you see over the fence. That's what it looks like right there. It does. I mean, it doesn't seem like all kumbaya and aloha-ish, does it? It doesn't seem like, hey, friend, let's, you know, while we're here, let's look. Let's just look at it during the day. So this is it, Palana. Palana. I say it both ways just to make sure my bases are covered because the auditor's on here. And we for sure do not want to show this guy's carvings for some reason. He's adamant about that. Don't show my carvings. I'm the only one who does these carvings. He was super nice the first couple of times we talked to him, but he's no bueno since then. So this is how, look at the size of it. Look at the beautiful view, the view of the harbor, the boats. They have a walkway down here, and that's where the pink sails catamarans are. These catamarans are all out in the ocean right now. But look at this beautiful view they have. Isn't it nice? They have, you know, where's the fire pits? Oh, they're right over here. They have these little fire pits. They have several of these. They have the food, the regular hot food over there, and it's really good food. I don't know if you guys remember, but the last time we were here at night, we looked at the food being prepared, and it was amazing. They had tuna steak. I mean, the steak fillets were super thick, very big, and pricing was really, really good. This lady's actually moving one of the, but see this, these are like a lot of locals come here, nice bands. They play live music, and then you have this backdrop here. I just think it's a beautiful location, and it's all open air. You see the wind blowing around. You smell the ocean right here. It's just a beautiful, beautiful setting. I think they do a really, really good job. Really, really good job. And I've never heard anyone complain. I've never heard anybody come and say, oh, that was the worst time I ever had. I didn't like that location. I can't do it. I'm busy that night, Wendy. I'd like to, but I have plans. If you'd have let me know a little bit sooner. Janet, what night do you want to go to Palana? They must be having an event. I don't want to show the lady. It wasn't the lady that just walked by, but there's another lady over here. Actually, I can show you now because I won't show her face. But look, watch. I want to show you. Hang on one second. See those ladies? Are they? Those ladies are going there to Palana to have a great time. That is when you know you have a great place. When ladies dress up, early in the week and they're dressed to kill. They're going to go have a great time. That I just love seeing that. Let's see if our friend Brian, is that his name? Gosh, I gotta remember his name. He won't remember my name either, so that's fine. Hopefully he's in his window here. No, he's not. He may have sold his boat because his boat was for sale. It's kind of a neat shot. Remember, his boat was for sale. He had a sign up there. I want to see if he's on that back area. Those guys are... I can't see him. It's a cool little boat. That's actually not even a little boat. I would have loved to have gone on there when he's invited us, remember, to go watch the fireworks. You just watch him off his back. See his back little deck right there? You go on the little top and you just watch right over there. Doug. Oh, it may have been Doug. Yeah, it may have been Doug. I think that's 2 strikes, if my memory serves me right. No, someone's on there because there's lights on, unless he left lights on there. But the for sale sign's taken off, so he's either changed his mind or it's been sold. See, it had a sign like that, yacht for sale. Do you guys want to go up and look at the look at that restaurant where Cinnamon's used to be? I'm not sure if it's even open. Is it open yet? Anyone but Cindy? Is it open up on either kind? Anybody know? Yeah, let's look. I think they pulled the people off of Chart House and put them on Target. Isn't this sad? I mean, we've talked about this before. It's sad that there's this much junk, but it's good that it collects here because they scoop it out with scoops and clean it up. But it's sad that there's this much trash even available to be put into the water. But it just goes to show you how bad it would be if it wasn't collected here in these slips. So that's kind of the bonus, I guess. But I wish they'd clean it up more often because it is such an eyesore. Oh, it opened last week. What's the name of it? Does anybody know? Except for Wendy, anybody else? Pesca. It's a restaurant up there at the top. Oh, thanks, Ann, without an E. Don't forget to go on to YouTube, guys. Make a comment, give a thumbs up or a thumbs down. Much appreciated. Oh, wow. They changed this around. So this takes us, oh, this is cool. So let's look at out here really quick first. I was making fun of going up the stairs and getting winded. It didn't go over well. It wasn't funny. So it looks like it's more of an upscale. So let's see what this says here. Menehune, auditor, help us out. Menehune. So it looks like the back. So the back part of where Cinnamon's was. So it looks like they kept a lot. I mean, they obviously kept the pillars and stuff here, but it looks like they did quite a bit on the inside there. Maybe just this outside seating. Now, let's go around and look. Oh no, I think they still do have the inside seating. We'll see in just a second. That's the modern right there. And that's Ilikai again. Hi there, excuse me. Is that the ice? It's got to be the ice cream shop you were talking about. Waikiki, Wendy Silva, Dave's. I think it was you that was mentioning it. Someone mentioned they really like that ice cream shop. This is one of the things I do like about the Ilikai. I'm a little bit indifferent to it, really, about staying here just because of the age of the property, but I know they've refurbished their rooms fairly recently. I don't know exactly how recently because I don't pay that much attention, to be honest. But the one thing I really do like is, I guess it's the view out this way that I like. Okay, but look at their balconies, huge balconies, just because it's an older building. Before they started making like micro balconies, but big, spacious balconies along here on these types of room types. These corner room types are a little bit smaller in classifications, but these are a little bit bigger room types. And some of you know better than I do these views on the end down there. Yeah, live music right over here by this gentleman. I'm going to ask them, did they keep the inside? Hi. I'm live streaming to like some Hawaii travel people. Is this the only seating you have now?
Yeah.
But
We haven't been inside yet.
okay, but you're going to?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's this. This is the same as Cinnamon's, the same footprint. Is it the same inside as well? Or is it bigger or smaller? The same?
I think it's exactly the same.
Okay, and what? How do you say the name?
Menehune.
Menehune. I was wrong. Menehune. And what kind of food is it?
So it's like bar food. And
Bar food.
Kind of like
Fresh catch.
Yeah.
Can I see the menu? Yeah. Cool. And is this the same menu that you're going to have when that opens up, or is it going to expand?
I believe we're gonna be doing our permanent menu like sometime next week.
Okay.
So there's gonna be a few more items.
Okay. And you say probably by December you think this is going to be open 2 months?
I think so.
Okay. Oh, and here, guys, check this out. Look at there. Oh, look at that. Nice. I like that. Menehune? Menehune. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Thank you. Menehune. All right, let's do a Waikiki trolley pass. I promise you, no one is going to get this. What was the first drink on their menu and how much was it? First correct answer wins a trolley pass if you haven't won one in the last 30 days. Waikiki Trolley Pass if you haven't won in the last 30 days, Wendy. The first drink name and what was it? How much did it cost? Name and price. Name and price. Let's see if no, 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 no. If we get off this elevator, then all bets are off. We'll do a new question, but keep it going. You may not be coming down. It still says 30. I almost want to run around the other side, look on the outside of the building, see if it's coming down. Oh, you know what? I bet you they don't send it down. I bet they don't send the elevator down. Oh, look, there it is. I was going to say they don't send it down unless they don't send it down unless it's operating hours, but apparently they do. Check it out. You couldn't read the menu. Bummer. No excuse. Pesca. Boo-doo-boo-boo-doo-boo. Man, if only I had a bungee cord, we could jump off this sucker. Hi there. What time do you open?
I think 7.
7? Okay. All right. Thank you very much. Can I take this right here? Okay. Thank you very much. It's 7. All right. Thank you, ma'am. I hear that knocking. Let's see. This is 30 floors. That was 30 floors. Yeah, that was 30 floors. That place that we did that tower climb in Macau was 110 floors, to give you reference. You could go up there. There's a bar up there. I didn't want to. I look like a drag of society, so I didn't want to bother her anymore. Just want to ask her what time. But there's a bar right up there to the left. As I was standing there, right to the left, you can go in there and enjoy some drinks. Menahune. Thank you, Mara, number 5. Yeah, it was popping a little bit on the at the very top there. But pop, 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 pop. It's probably just the gears and chain making up its mind. That's where the Stream Killer stayed. She's actually going to give us some reviews, unlike some of you, but she's going to give us some reviews on her staying there at the Waikiki Inn and then at the other Hilton over by Waikiki Beach Walk. She had a great time. She did everything. I didn't realize that she was a cheater like Wendy and had passes to everything. She won Circle Island tours, Waikiki trolley passes, catamarans. And she went on the catamaran too. She isn't a walker, but they put I wonder what they're doing with those. They must be doing some renovations on those rooms right there. She said the people at Holokai Catamaran really accommodated her, helped her get up on and off the catamaran quite nicely, and she enjoyed it. She just loved it. Oh, you guys are still guessing? No, it was called Panda Express. It was $17. Come on, you guys. Next. Drink called Panda Express. Janet, let me know what night you want to go to. Palana, we'll go. I'm open just about every night. Oh, she had a great time. She said they did the Circle Island tour and it was wonderful. They did the catamaran, loved it. She said, thank goodness they didn't have any Neil Young on there, which I told her I agree with 100%. I think they banned Neil Young on anything that's, where people with rational thought, good taste, at least moderate taste, are included. So I think they just completely disallowed that music. I don't know, but it costs $17 and it's first on their menu. Diane. Yeah, she said the Circle Island tour was maybe one of her favorite things. They did the Waikiki trolley pass. They used that. I guess she says they upgraded it because they had 4 days and they upgraded it to a 7-day pass. And they used it as their source of transportation. They went back and forth to Ala Moana Mall. And Shirley, who has a walker, but that lady is like just a murderer, man, when it comes to just energy, I guess. She took the trolley from Waikiki to Ala Moana Mall, took her and walked from Ala Moana Mall over to Don Quixote and did some shopping and came back. How about that, Wendy? Bet you feel bad now. Well, that you could put that petition on a Post-it note, I'm sure, Michelle. Ta-da. Look how tall I am in my shadow. I have a good feeling about turtles either in here, in this bay here, or over there in that little area over there. Let's take a look. Oh, it's quite low. The water's quite low, so there won't be any turtles in here. Look at that. Look at those fish right there. Going the wrong way, fellas. It's over this way. It's deeper. She went to Panda Express. The only thing bad about it was that they didn't happen to have a show that night at the Royal Hawaiian Entertainment Center. Wendy. Roxana, go to Enoa Tours, ENOA.com, Enoa.com for Enoa Tours, and book their Majestic Circle Island tour, but make sure you use the discount code so you save 10%. It's not a benefit to us, but it saves you 10%. GTH10 at checkout saves 10%. She said that was the best thing they did, or one of the best things for sure. She can come on when she's on next time. She's probably still in the air right now. Let's see, is she? Oh yeah, she's still in the air right now for sure. Oh yeah, she left at 2:45, I think, or 3:45. I don't see any turtles, and they're never on this side. But when they're over here, it's super, super clear. I mean, you can see everything about them. And I think that's probably one of the reasons they're not down here is because it's they don't have a lot of coverage. Yeah, she did go to Panda Express, but she didn't get the full treatment to where she saw the show. Yep, there you go. Thanks, Tom. That's where you go for the Circle Island tour. Also, their Pearl Harbor tours are because they sell out of their Pearl Harbor tours and there's such limited capacity that they don't give us any passes for them, but you can use the discount code for any of the. Oh, there's one of those. Oh, they're chasing each other. Can you see those fish right there? They're just chasing each other. Those are the Hawaiian fish. I think Dale probably knows what they're called. I can't say it. Those were big ones. Wow.
What's going on, man?
Aloha, Pamela. Here's where we are, Pamela. Hilton Hawaiian Village, Ilikai, Modern Prince. We're on the back side of the marina. That's Magic Island right over there and straight looking right into the sun. That's Ala Moana Park, Ala Moana Beach. This is a private beach. I don't want to, it's not a private beach. No beaches are private, but They call it Private Beach. They call it actually Eternity Beach too, which is the exact same as the beach that's over by the Blowhole and Sea Life Park. But it's not, I don't know the actual name of it. It's a beautiful place for the sunset. The water's down quite a bit, so they may not have any turtles here, but they usually do have turtles, like in this area. If you guys remember, yeah, man, it is quite low. Wow, look at that. It's usually right. It's usually up to about that little ledge right there. Turtles are very plentiful in here usually. Yeah. These local guys right here hate me because they think I'm a tourist and blowing up their spot, but I always wave to them or say hi to them and they just stare at me. What you doing here? What you doing here? Yeah. Yeah, John's Hot Dogs is right there where the yellow signs are. Yeah, today's a departure day in many cases. Tuesdays, Mondays, Tuesdays. So there's not as many people out here. It's a beautiful time of day though, right? I mean, look back there at the sunset area. Beautiful Diamond Head. That's Atlantis port, or their dock right there. It's where the Atlantis submarine catamaran and boat depart from. We're going to be doing something with Star of Honolulu's whale watching tours. Is that something you guys would be interested in? They're going to have them coming up, I think, in November to March, I think it is. I'm not sure the exact months, but that's when the whales will be here. When it's in whale season, November, December, we'll go out onto Diamond Head Lookout over there and Makapu'u Lookout on the other side of the south side of Oahu, and we'll look at some, we'll just lock off the camera and maybe we can see some whales and their babies breaching and all that. You guys were asking about the hotel strike. Yeah, if you guys would like to see, if you in particular are interested in the whale watching tours, put a 1 in the comments if you would, just to help me track those. Average stay on Oahu is 5 days in the summer months. Okay, good. Yeah, they do the whale watching and supper cruise, but also I think it's just specifically whale watching. One. The whale watching is a little funky on Star of Honolulu, even though unlike in Mexico where you can actually chase the whales, which is not really good, but it doesn't. They don't get up on. Well, actually they do. They don't. I guess they harass them as well. But here you can't get within a long distance or a good distance of the whales, but you can see them. But in like Cabo, you can, if you pay the guy, they'll put you on top of the whales. And I think the whales sometimes like it, but I don't think they don't like it. I don't think that they don't like it because all they have to do is dive down and they're gone and you'll never see them again. But that's not a reason to harass them. But I've been on small 4-man boats where they chase the whales and the whales come up, I mean, literally right beside you where you can pet their face, and they'll just sit there. They'll hover or they'll float, you know, with their face out of the water, their flipper out of the water for 20 minutes. I've got photos of petting their face and you feel their barnacles and stuff. So, man, if they didn't want you to do it, they would be gone, or they'd slap your boat and sink it, you know? So they are still doing. I just walked right past it. He wasn't even yelling anything, but that's the strike you know, the tent for the strikes. Hang on one second. Yeah, I can hear them. I can hear them over here. They're yelling the strikers. I hope they get it resolved soon, because I've heard, as I've told you guys, from a couple of really good sources, that if they don't resolve it really soon. Hi there. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Love your stuff every time I see it. Okay. Those ladies are so cool. I don't think they remember talking to me before. Oh, let's see if I have any money. I don't think I do, because I want to get one of those ice pops. I want to see if that's the same guy that's out on oh man. Oh, I do have money. Let's see if this. Hola, amigo.
How are you?
Couldn't be better. How much are these?
Okay, hang on. I'm the manufacturer.
Okay.
Let me show you one, tell you what's in it.
Were you on Magic Island?
Yeah, do you know me from there?
Hell yeah, I do.
For you, it's the same thing. You're Kamina then, right?
Yeah.
$3 each, 2 for $5.
I need 2 of those bad boys. I need 2 of your best ones, whichever ones you sell.
Top ones that go is mango.
Lay it on me, bro.
And I should be back out there soon. I won in court, but the cop that's been harassing me still
Where?
arrested me afterwards.
Oh, no, can you do me 2 different ones?
Yeah.
Mango
and the chocolate.
Because I'm doing live streams often. I'm saying, man, that guy, why isn't he out here? Because I want to give more.
The park guy started having a problem with me.
Is that chocolate? Can I get different chocolate? I know I don't want to be just anything but that, not that one.
Chocolate?
Yeah.
You want more strawberry? You want
strawberry, perfect. Lay it on me.
strawberry colada?
Perfect. Couldn't be better. Guys, how much were these? 2 for
Kamina?
Yeah.
$3 each, 2 for $5.
2 for $5 for these. And I'm telling you guys, no BS. These are the best I have ever had. I'm telling you they are. This.
Available from my shop by curbside pickup as well.
Where?
Just visit my website at alamoana.com. Throw that on your camera.
Where, and do you have a storefront? You say?
Trade winds. You know
Oh yeah.
But it's in the gated part. But I also have that nice driveway in front of it.
So you can just order, you can come and pick it up.
Order and pick them up.
Wait, if you're not here, where are you?
Usually in that park, except and so
You haven't
I
been
won,
there in a while. Yeah.
And then he came back and still arrested me. It wasn't even,
He arrested you or warned you?
Arrested me. And that was a false arrest. So that'll be going to court in the long run.
Yeah, I don't want, that's nonsense. But guys, I'm telling you, this is the guy I've told you about. I've mentioned you probably in 6 different streams. This is him. This is the place here. There's I don't know about his website. That's his website. These are hands down the best. They really are. No BS.
I appreciate it.
Thanks,
Thank
brother.
You have
See
an
you.
amazing day, and thank
All
you
right.
for spreading the word.
Oh, as much as I can.
Follow.
All right, bro. Check this out. I'm telling you guys, there's something about these. I'm not much of a sweets type of guy, really. I guess I say that, but sometimes I guess I am. But goodness, Fort Knox. He wins the prize for the best packaging. Right here. Oh my gosh. He sells them all. That's what kind of flavors: mango, chocolate, pina colada. I don't remember what this one was. Guys, I'm telling you. Oh man, those are so good. And without an E, look what they're doing to your spot, man. Oh my gosh. This has coconut of something in there. Pink flavor and coconut. Wow. Oh my God. Oh, it's so good. Oh, that must be what it is. Pina colada. Oh my gosh. 2 for $5. How many of you remember the time those girls came up and they had a little money, but I had like only $10 bill or something. And so I bought them their ice cream. That girl got upset because she thought I bought the last ones. She heard me wrong, and I was buying her the ice cream, and then she tried to give me her money, and I was trying to explain. I said, no, I bought it. You can have it. I just wanted 2 for me, and you can have the other 4 for you. She was so cute. She had sand in her face and her hair and her ears, everywhere. She just could care less. She had ice cream on the mind, her and her little sister. That was hilarious. Oh, it said strawberry on the back. Wow. I don't like any of those like regular fruit ice creams, but man, is that good. Tell me you'll go into Hawaii, he'll give you a Kama'aina special. I promise I'll reach out to him on his website, especially if you guys see him and say you're going to Hawaii. I'll tell him to give you your Kama'aina special price. But it's oh my God, I swear, I don't know why these are so good. And it's not just because they're super sweet, because they're not, but they're really good. I've seen him there a couple of times. So if you come and you don't see him at Magic Island, that's where to see him. But I'm telling you, man, it'd be worth it to go to Liberty and get a case of these for your vacation or put them in your refrigerator. They're so good. Yeah. Well, he's been there like the last 3 or 4 times I've been there. But you guys, if you see me on the streams on Magic, no gym today?
I did actually.
Oh, you lie. Did you? All right. If you see me on Magic Island, you see me, ask about him. Yeah, man, there's nothing like this. This one is mango. If you guys look up living, if you look up living in the dictionary, this is what you see. Picture of a handmade mango ice cream or popsicle. Oh my God. Guys, I'm telling you, man. Do you know like when you smell like a candle, like a mango candle or a pineapple candle? It's just like that kind of, it's not super sweet smell. That's what this tastes like. He can sell us for $5 a piece if you had already tasted one. But if you look at the size of them and he says $5, you'd tell him to get stretched. But if you taste it and he says $5, you'd say, line me up, Captain. Oh my goodness. I like them both, but this one's better. This is the best one of the two. Goodness. Janet, we for sure have to come and get one of these. Mm-mm-mm. Wendy, you remember where he is, right? You can get on your own if you like. But Janet, let me know if you want to go. But you can go onto the website and see all the flavors. Oh, I didn't save the package. Hopefully one of you guys saw the website. Yeah, this is living right here, man. Little popsicle, sunset, Waikiki. Windy's on the stream, but other than that, it's a pretty perfect day. Oh, she'd lick it. Lucille would. Oh my goodness. That guy's popsicles live up to the hype, I'm telling you. I don't know if he ships them. What does that guy have on that on that on that flag? See that guy holding up that flag out there? It either says Trump or Harris or something. I think it says Trump or Harris, one of the two. But he's out there in the middle. It looks like there's some turtle action over here too. Or maybe it doesn't say anything like that on there. But yeah, I think it does. What's he doing? Oh, look at this. Look at this big old fat, lazy sea lion or seal. Watch. Boy, that one's been eating, man. Look at his gut. Let's see if we can see his face.
I'm making decisions about what I'm keeping.
It's kind of a cool shot, huh? Isn't it beautiful with his face? Look at his whiskers on his snout and the sunset. I can't zoom on, but I can. There you go. Look at his eyes waking up, or his eyes opening up. Hang on 1 second. Can you see me taking a photo? Oh yeah, he or she has had a bunch to eat. Tired, and he just rolls up here and snoozes. See his eyes. Maybe if you enlarge it or Look at his face. Chilling like a villain, man. I thought that was someone standing out there. Look, it's a buoy, but not here, not the where the markers for the catamaran. But there's a buoy. It's just stuck out there with the blue and red flag on it. Trying to figure out what it says. You guys go. Here's a little wave action for you. Yeah, outrigger reef. Yeah. Too late to make nice now, Wendy. Look at how big that sun is. And this Thursday is going to be some kind of a special moon. I don't remember, but it's supposed to be like super illuminating, or illuminating. In any case, we're going to shoot it. That sun is huge. Look at the sailboat right in front of it right now. Oh, that's so cool. And this other sail is coming right behind it. Man, that sun is huge. Can you guys see how big that is? Normal by comparison? And it is dropping quick. That seems to be going fast. Did I say moon? I meant sun. Did I say sun or moon? I meant sun, obviously. It's huge. Wow, you can almost see it going down. Okay, good. Thanks, Sandy. No, I haven't seen. I've seen pictures of the comet, but I didn't see it on the Big Island. Apparently, it was quite visible. Look at that sail, going right through the sun. How pretty! I wish I was recording in 4K. Beautiful. That's it, Janet. Supermoon on the 17th. I think Wendy said December 17th, but man, that is moving so quickly. And you guys notice, some of you who are here in the summer, the sun was way over here on the right, over almost by the edge of Ko'olina, around that corner. And now here more towards the fall and winter months, it's out there quite a ways further. There it goes. Man, maybe I'm mistaken, but that was one of the fastest sunsets I have ever seen. I mean, that was quick, weren't you? I mean, man, it was quick. Rapido. That means fast in Spanish, Wendy. Or quick in Spanish. I mean, it's moved over like quite a large margin. .606. Yeah, you never know what we're going to see on these streams. See this pond? This is what those koi's deserve. The koi's at Island Colony, this is what they get. Look how big and beautiful this big old deep long pond is. They could come and swim and play and eat all that nasty algae in there. They'd love it. Post coming. Wendy, let me know what dates you're going to be here, because I think I'm busy all those nights, but I just want to be sure. Yeah, you never know what you're going to see on a stream, right? We started at the Salt, walked through some shopping centers, went through the park, Magic Island, Moana Beach Park, went to the top of Pesca, and proved Wendy wrong that that new restaurant was actually open. Got a good view of the marina from the top of Elikai. A lot of cool things today. Covered a lot in 2.5 hours exactly, huh? Okie doke. If you're looking for a quick food hack, right there's the Masubi spot. $2.95 to $4.95. They have Masubi with pepper spam. They have with eel or shrimp, pepper spam. Quite good. That monk guy that you saw walking this way, he's not a fan of mine. Not a fan. So Stream Killers hotel she stayed in, the last one, she said she really enjoyed it. Had a great time, great accommodation. Well, until you can come back, hopefully these are some sort of a Band-Aid or a fix-it or a, cure-all. All right, guys. There's 47. There should be 147 likes minimum. 47 likes at least. Bunch of shares, right? You guys have given a bunch of shares. I can't see the shares now, but I know there's a bunch. Here we go. 4 L's. 4 L's. Let me go home and show Lucille that we have at least 50 likes. I know we don't have anywhere near that, but let me go home and tell her we have 50 likes. 4 L's. Let's see it all here. Here we go. Hopefully you laughed, learned, loved, and liked over here on Facebook and on YouTube. That's your assignment. At least do 1 like and 1 comment on YouTube. You'll be my best friend. All but 2 of you will be my best friend. Here we go. If this is your first stream, I know for sure if you just exclude Wendy and just kind of ignore her comments and negativity, this should not be your last. If this is your first, don't let it be your last. If this is your last stream, Achievement at Christmas, please make better life decisions. And I hope we see you again on the next one. And know that I love, appreciate, respect all but 3 of you for letting me spend my time on every day, every minute, every hour, every whatever that I forgot, and letting me show you all of this Hawaii. Aloha.